Welcome to vSkills YouTube channel. In this video, you will learn about the top interview questions for DevOps testing. So, let's get started. Question number 1. What is DevOps testing? The answer is: DevOps testing means testing at all stages of DevOps. It involves the usage of tools for automation testing and continuous integration so as to test at each stage of DevOps. Question number 2. What are the tools of DevOps? The answer is: DevOps is a process for increasing product development productivity and quality. The primary tools employed in this methodology are version control tools, container management tools, application performance monitoring tools, deployment and server monitoring tools, configuration management tools, test automation tools, and artifact management tools. Question number 3. What is SSH's purpose? The answer is: Secure Shell, or SSH, is an administrative protocol that allows users to access and administer remote servers via the command line via the Internet. SSH is a secure encrypted version of Telnet, which was formerly unencrypted and insecure. This assured that all communications with the remote server are encrypted. SSH additionally includes features for remote user authentication, input communication between the client and the host, and output delivery to the client. Question number 4. What is configuration management, and how does it work? The answer is: configuration management is essentially the process of handling changes in such a way that the system's integrity is maintained throughout time. This entails a set of policies, techniques, procedures, and tools for analyzing, managing, and tracking change proposals, as well as keeping the necessary documentation. Configuration management assists in the design and development of the program by offering administrative and technical guidance. Question number 5. What is the significance of DevOps configuration management? The answer is: configuration management assists the team in automating time-consuming and repetitive operations, improving the organization's performance and agility. It also aids in the consistency and improvement of the product development process by utilizing design streamlining, detailed documenting, control, and change implementation throughout the project's many phases or releases. Question number 6. What do you mean by CAMS in DevOps? The answer is: CAMS stands for Culture, Automation, Measurement, and Sharing. It encapsulates the essence of DevOps. Question number 7. What do you mean by the CI process? The answer is: developers check out code into their local workspaces regularly and work on the features that have been assigned to them. When they're finished, they commit and push the code to a remote shared repository, which is managed using effective version control systems like Git. The CI server maintains track of changes made to the shared repository and pulls them as soon as they are detected. If unit and integration test cases are configured, the CI server then triggers the build of the code and executes them. The results of the build are communicated to the team. In the event of a build failure, the team must work quickly to resolve the problem, and the procedure must then be repeated. Question number 8. What is continuous integration and how does it work? The answer is: continuous integration is a software development method that ensures that when developers finish working on a feature, they integrate their code into a shared repository. Each integration is tested using an automated build process, which allows teams to uncover bugs in their code much earlier rather than after it has been deployed. Question number 9. What is the necessity for continuous integration? The answer is: the software quality has increased and the time taken to provide the features of the product has been considerably lowered by implementing continuous integration for both development and testing. Since every commit to the shared repository is produced automatically and performed against the unit and integration test cases, the development team can find and fix mistakes early on. Question number 10. What are the 3 key DevOps metrics? The answer is: the 3 key DevOps metrics are: first, reduce the time it takes to recover from a failure on average. Second, increase the frequency with which deployments take place. Third, the percentage of deployments that fail has decreased. Question number 11. What distinguishes DevOps from Agile Methodology? The answer is: DevOps is a practice or culture that allows the development and operations teams to work together to build successful products. This entails employing SDLC cycle approaches such as continuous development, integration, testing, deployment, and monitoring. DevOps aims to bridge the gap between development and operations teams in order to ensure a successful product launch. Agile is a software development process that emphasizes incremental, iterative, and quick software product releases while integrating customers through feedback. This methodology bridges the gap between the client's and developers' understanding of requirements. Question number 12. What is CBD in DevOps? The answer is: Component-Based Development is an acronym for Component-Based Development. It's a one-of-a-kind approach to product creation. Developers constantly look for existing well-defined, tested, and verified code components to save them from having to start from scratch. Question number 13. What is resilience testing and how does it work? The answer is: Resilience testing is a software method that examines an application's behavior in chaotic and uncontrolled situations. It also ensures that after a failure, the data and functionality are not destroyed. Question number 14. Do you know what DevOps post-mortem meetings are? The answer is: Post-mortem meetings are convened to discuss what went wrong during the implementation of the DevOps technique. It is expected that the team will arrive at steps that need to be made in order to avoid future failures when this meeting is held. Question number 15. What do you mean by Jenkins architecture? The answer is: Jenkins is built on a master-slave model. When a commit is made to the code, the master fetches the most recent version from the GitHub repository. The master instructs slaves to construct, test, and run test cases, as well as generate test case results. This burden is evenly spread across all slaves. Jenkins additionally uses several slaves since different test case suites may need to be performed for different environments once the code commits are completed. Question number 16. What is pair programming and how does it work? The answer is: Pair programming is a programming technique in which two programmers collaborate on the same system, design, and code. They adhere to the extreme programming principles. One programmer is designated as the driver, while the other is designated as the observer, who regularly checks the project's progress in order to spot any potential problems. Question number 17. What is the blue-green deployment pattern, and how does it work? The answer is: A blue-green pattern is continuous deployment, application release methodology that focuses on gradually transitioning user traffic from an earlier working version of the program or service to an almost identical new release, both of which are running in production. The old version of the application would be represented by the blue environment, while the new version would be represented by the green environment. The production traffic would be gradually migrated from the blue to the green environment, with the blue environment remaining on hold in case of a rollback. Question number 18. What is the Dogpile effect? The answer is: The Dogpile effect occurs when the cache expires and websites are hit by numerous requests at the same time. It is triggered because we allowed more than one request to execute the expensive query. The Dogpile effect can be prevented using a semaphore lock. Question number 19. What role does configuration management play in DevOps? The answer is: Allows for the management and modification of numerous systems. Standardizes resource configurations, allowing IT infrastructure to be managed more efficiently. It aids in the administration and management of several servers while also ensuring the infrastructure's integrity. Question number 20. What is the role of the tester in DevOps? The answer is: The role of the tester in DevOps is crucial as testing is done at each stage of DevOps. Testing provides immediate feedback of errors and development function, again fixes the same. Tester not only develops test cases but also analyzes the test result. Question number 21. Does DevOps require programming? The answer is: DevOps require programming usually in configuration, script preparation and more, but detailed programming is not needed. Question number 22. Can QA become DevOps? The answer is: QA can become DevOps as quality assurance is now done at each stage of DevOps and require a continuous QA to adapt as per the C or CD focus of DevOps. Question number 23. What is Agile Methodology in DevOps? The answer is: Agile Methodology in DevOps is putting Agile Methodology in DevOps. Agile Methodology is about continuous development and testing in an iterative manner to fulfill customer requirements. Similar to Agile Methodology is DevOps, which is about automating development and operations to be more agile. Question number 24. What is Agile Methodology in testing? The answer is: Agile Methodology in testing is about implementing Agile Methodology in software testing. The Agile Methodology involves following the Agile principles and following iterative continuous testing of the software. The continuous testing of the software is done at each stage of software development. Question number 25, is Agile killing QA? The answer is: Agile is not killing QA but making it more adaptable and relevant in the current context. QA is now integrated at each step in development under Agile methodology as it focuses on continuous development and testing. Question number 26, what is the DevOps model? The answer is: DevOps model refers to using tools and following practices so as to automate development and operations of the software build. DevOps model is more agile, adaptable and flexible towards customer requirements. DevOps model integrates and eases the development and operations under software development. Question number 27, what is the difference between DevOps and developers? The answer is: the difference between DevOps and developers is that DevOps combines development and operations, and automates the whole development or operations process by using specific tools, whereas the developer is specifically focused on solving the user's problem by developing the solution or software for the same. Question number 28, what is testing in DevOps? The answer is: testing in DevOps is an essential part of DevOps. DevOps is development and operations. The development of software needs testing so as to move to the final build. Testing is done at each stage of DevOps. Also in Agile and Scrum methodology, DevOps include testing. Question number 29, does DevOps need coding? The answer is: DevOps need coding, but it is usually required in configuring DevOps, executing automation scripts for DevOps and generating results as per required performance. Question number 30, what are the skills required for DevOps? The answer is: the skills required for DevOps includes technical skills in using DevOps tools, learning agility to know new tools, logical for preparing scripts for automation, team player to collaborate with other team members and other departments. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel.